Hi everyone, my name is Pero. I'm an English language teacher and I come from Macedonia. I'm also co-founder of Pegasus English Language School, as well as a 100 ambassador and innovator with the program called Digital Literacy for EFL Students that got selected by 100 as one of the 100 most inspiring innovations for the 100 Global Collection for 2019. But before I tell you something more about the innovative program that we have introduced in our school back in 2015, 2016, I would like to thank Rabia and Amna for for the invitation to join this wonderful event, the first ever 100 GLocal event in Karachi, Pakistan. I would like to greet all of you there, and I would like to express my gratitude as well as my excitement to share my innovation with you guys. So let me tell you something more about how it all started. The Digital Literacy for EFL Students as a program was initiated back in 2015, 2016 as a consequence of our school recognizing the needs of our clients, of our students, to develop both their English language competencies and their digital skills through the use of various digital technologies, educational technologies primarily. We started receiving students who would want to become YouTubers or vloggers or bloggers because their English language skills were already at a very, very advanced level, even at an early age. And they felt that they needed to improve or express their ideas using digital technologies, but they lacked confidence. So the school management sort of decided to combine ICT and EFL instruction in order to help our students develop or advance their English language competencies in relation to content development for their digital outputs. So what we decided to focus on was primarily blogging, web design, filmmaking and video editing, promoting contents on social media, as well as improving students' presentation skills. We, after we put this package or created the syllabus for this program, we applied at the Elton's Innovation Awards for 2017, and we were among the 5 finalists in the local innovation category. So we started with introducing blogging to our students, and I'll show you. This is our school's blog, introducing blogging. So we had 2 teachers, and one ICT and one EFL teacher, who would work together to help students develop both technical solutions for their blogs and to design their blogs properly, as well as to create contents for their blogs. We also help them create a community of bloggers by commenting to each other's blogs and connecting with each other. In this way, we help students develop their digital citizenship skills. We also focused on helping them build audience by promoting their blogs on social media, and of course creating web space and contents for their website, which was a joint endeavor for the whole group, while the blogs were individual blogs for each of the students. We also showed them how to develop storyboards for their videos, how to film, how to use cameras specifically, but also how to develop contents for their video outputs that they wanted to create, as well as how to edit their videos. And eventually, we enhance their presentation skills to build their confidence when it comes to speaking or addressing a global audience using English as the language of communication. And we also enable them to share their contents using social networks and social media, primarily YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and other social platforms as well. Our program was also selected as one of the 100 most inspiring global innovations by 100, and it's now part of their 2019 collection. So if you want to find out more about how we implemented this project, you can find all the necessary information on our 100 profile. But what I would like to emphasize here is that it might be a challenging thing for teachers, ICT and EFL teachers, to find a combined approach when it comes to teaching digital skills to students through the use of English language. But if schools are ready to take innovative approaches, this kind of solutions will be also available. So we were first wondering how we're going to make this interaction possible between the students, the teachers as well, and how we're going to be able to make the flow going without having to use anything else but technology. So we introduced Edmodo. Edmodo is our virtual learning platform, and it's free of charge, free to use, and it helped us create online classroom, online learning space where students and teachers would exchange contents. So let's say if we start with blogging, students would prepare their texts in English for their blogs, and then they would send them to the teachers using Edmodo, um, specifically the Edmodo assignment feature. And then the English language teacher could check the text for grammar mistakes, could help them improve their um, syntax, their style of expressing their ideas. Of course, all graded to the level and to the age of the student. But as soon as the text got properly corrected and cleaned from mistakes, they were sent back to the students so that they could publish them on their blogs. While in the meantime, the ICT teacher would help students develop technical solutions for their blogs as well as design their blogs according to their needs. What you see here is Digital Meets Heritage course, which is an upgraded version of the digital literacy for EFL students, where we decided to use cultural heritage as the basis for content development for our students. So we also introduced a variety of technologies, the technologies here that were available, that are still available, such as Google Arts and Culture app and also Google Expeditions, which enabled us to use virtual reality technology, VR technology in our approach. This increased motivation and enables students to actually visit virtually, of course, certain places and locations which they would never be, or at least not at the time, are able to go and see. So after they have experienced visiting a specific museum, going to the British Museum, going to some British cultural heritage sites, or visiting some other sites across the globe, they would prepare their own stories in their own text, send them to the teachers for correction through Edmodo, and then publish them on their blogs. So I will show you some of my students' blogs here. And for example, this blog belongs to Maria, one of my students, and as you can see here, she has, let me just, yes, there it is. She has prepared several blog posts on various topics. She has explored a country of her own choice to write about. She has wrote about an artist as well, Leonardo da Vinci, and also visited the British Museum through a VR tour where she prepared a time travel diary. She wrote about women in culture, and she selected Mother Teresa to write about. And also she wrote about a historical figure, in this case Nelson Mandela. She also visited an amazing museum in which is also called Palazzo Madama, and it was a virtual tour. And after that, she prepared the blog post for her about her experience. And also, she visited some of the Great Britain's cultural heritage sites using Google Expeditions as a VR tool. And eventually, she prepared a screencast video tour of her digital outputs and promoted the contents on social media through her YouTube channel. So in this way, students are actually given a chance to both develop their language competencies in English by using various digital tools, and in this way developing their digital citizenship and digital literacy skills that builds their confidence when it comes to addressing a wide global audience in English. It might be a little bit challenging for teachers to develop a syllabus that could um, combine instruction in a stage manner that will enable students to develop their skills in a natural, flawless way. However, if there is an incentive among schools and among the school management to start and initiate these kind of approaches, then the very collaboration between the ICT and EFL teachers will actually progress or show the way forward. So I would encourage all schools to be creative, to search for interdisciplinary solutions when it comes to developing new innovative programs in their school, focusing on the very requirements and the specific needs of their students and their schools. Um, if you are interested in finding more about all these programs that we have introduced in our school, you can contact me through the content information and details available on my HundrED profile page. And of course, I will be more than willing to share more experiences and, of course, tips and ideas on how to implement these approach in your schools and in your educational environments. I really hope that I was of help uh, in sharing or introducing this approach with your audience over there. And I do hope that it will gain interest among educators in Pakistan. And I'm always willing to share more. So please contact me at any time possible. Thank you very much.